Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffi will face a horrifying discovery while Nick and Ridge have a showdown. Remy may also land in a tight spot. Luna will lurk around the sand out and use a long lens to get a regard of Hayes while he's with Steffi. Luna will sneak a private visit with Hayes and deliver a gift. Still, it'll make it a lot easier to catch him and launch a terrible extremity for Steffi, if Luna can earn Hayes' trust. For Brooke, her feelings will be each over the place when Nick returns, kisses her and presents another romantic road to head down. Katie will have a lot to say about the content of Brooke's love life when she hears all the rearmost developments. It'll come egregious to Taylor that Ridge isn't completely over Brooke, especially when his covetousness flares over Nick's pursuit of her. Nick and Ridge have a showdown on the way, but it'll substantially just be Ridge lashing out while trim Nick enjoys himself. Taylor and Brooke have further hostility ahead as well, so there'll be plenitude of amusing competitions to tune in for. About Steffi, she'll make Hope uneasy when she gets in touch with Daphne and pushes her to return. Hope would prefer for Daphne to stay in Paris, so she'll complain about Steffi trying to bring the nose back when she's so hung up with Carter. Some raising Hayes drama since Luna seems poised to move ahead with her hijacking scheme. Steffi may eventually make a horrifying discovery if she realizes Hayes has faded. Luna could communicate Steffi soon after and start making some demands, so Steffi will have to be careful. It's easy to imagine Luna averring that Steffi should come alone to an isolated position. Luna might promise that Hayes will be safe if Steffi will surrender to her cowardly plans, though she might advise Steffi not to breathe a word of this to Finn. As for Remy, he may land in a tight spot, especially if Sheila hears the missing Hayes news and realizes Remy might have some helpful information. Remy might indeed get roped into watching Hayes for Luna while she's facing off with Steffi, so that's commodity to keep in mind. Luna is a troublemaker who seems poised to drag Remy into her problems. Katie will get some stunning news while Taylor has a sad Ridge consummation. Hayes will also land in peril. Steffi will take Hayes to the sand house, where Luna will catch in the distance. When Luna notices Hayes is alone latterly, she'll take that as her cue to walk over and give him a surprising present. Luna will pull Hayes closer and presumably set the stage for the coming phase of her hijacking plot soon enough. Nick's return will shock Brooke, especially when he plants a kiss and tries to sweep her off her bases. Katie will get updates from Brooke latterly, so she'll roll over Nick's smooch and weigh in on who's the stylish match for her family. Will Katie still believe Brooke belongs with Ridge, or will she push her back toward Nick rather? Ridge will rumble formally he finds out about Nick's return and the fact that he's in Brooke's route again. Taylor will eventually have a sincere discussion with Ridge, one that should take a delicate turn. Taylor's going to have a tough consummation about Ridge's moping passions for Brooke and how she's still an issue between them. Taylor may hope that's a problem they can conquer, but that dream's going to fade snappily. Brooke and Taylor will ultimately disaccord, so look for both Ridge and Nick to come tense motifs of discussion. As for Ridge, he'll face off with Nick and show off his defensive side when it comes to Brooke. Ridge wouldn't want his half-family around, but Nick wouldn't watch and will make it clear that Ridge doesn't get a say-so in Brooke's romantic future presently. Steffi will communicate Daphne and try to get her back, so Hope will expostulate since she'd rather not have any Carter competition. Sheila may save Hayes from Luna. Will Sheila eventually earn Steffi respect and gratefulness in the process? Sheila was formerly adversary number 1 for Steffi, but now Luna has slid into that position. Luna will continue to take center stage as Steffi's main foe, especially after she targets Hayes as part of her coming plan. Luna will catch on Hayes and stay for the perfect moment to strike. It wouldn't be long until Luna approaches Hayes intimately and tries to connect with him. Luna will have commodity for Hayes, so it sounds like she'll reel him in with the pledge of a present. The show seems to be gearing up for a hijacking failure that's sure to leave Steffi freaking out. It's possible this will serve as another occasion for Sheila to pull off a dramatic deliverance. Sheila formerly pulled Kelly out of the ocean and saved her life. That wasn't enough to move Steffi that Sheila merited a place in their family. Sheila is still being treated like a stranger, which is accessible considering her history. There may come a point when Sheila does enough good deeds to gain Steffi's blessing. Still, could Steffi review the strong station she's taken against her? If Sheila is the one to save Hayes now, Sheila may get updates on Luna hijacking Hayes and cloud over her granddaughter going this far. There's no way Sheila will stand for Luna doing anything that might put Hayes in jeopardy or worry Finn. Sheila has made miscalculations, huge bones. But she adores Hayes and will inescapably explode over Luna crossing this line. Remy knows Sheila from Il Giardino and is now getting to know Luna more as well. There's the implicit for Remy to uncover details about Luna's Hayes plot and maybe pass them along to Sheila. Still, she could go up against Luna in a major showdown and eventually make sure her grandson is returned to his parents, if Sheila figures out where abducted Hayes is. Sheila might indeed play a part in saving Steffi as well if she gets tangled up in some fresh Luna peril. The case, Sheila may play deliverer and eventually prove herself to Steffi. Could this lead to Sheila scoring a real spot in Finn and Hayes' lives? Remy got some intimidating news as Luna revealed a painful plan for Steffi. At home, Steffi and Finn enjoyed some family time with Hayes as they played checkers together. After Finn and Steffi participated some sweet words with their son, Hayes jumped into Finn's arms and told his daddy that he loved him. Finn intimately comforted Steffi about keeping them all safe from Luna. Although Finn felt shamefaced about the drama he'd brought into Steffi's life through Luna and Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, she didn't condemn him for any of it. All Steffi saw when she looked at Finn was the beautiful little boy they'd made together, and she loved the connection he'd formed with Kelly, too. Steffi was adamant that nothing was going to take her down from Finn and their loving family. Luna remained furious at her apartment, where she looked at Finnegan family snaps on her phone, including one of Hayes. When Remy showed up, he said he wanted to make sure Luna was staying out of trouble. Luna went on another diatribe and criticized Steffi for her rearmost precipice house visit to Finn going awry. It was clear that Luna still believed Steffi was standing in the way of her relationship with Finn. Luna argued that Steffi would handle effects else if she understood the pain of a child being kept from a parent. Although Luna assumed Steffi allowed. She was in control, she suggested about a plan and pledged to make Steffi pay for what she'd done. At Forester Manse, Ridge enjoyed some romantic time with Taylor, which gave them a chance to reappraisal all the Luna drama. Taylor also raised her appreciation for Ridge and the fact that Brooke was no longer an issue. At office, Ridge was on Brooke's mind as well since Hope set up her mama burning the night oil painting. It came egregious to Hope that Brooke was working late because she didn't want to go home, where effects felt empty. Brooke conceded that since Hope and Beth had been spending further time at Carter Garrett, she was feeling alone. Although Ridge was living at the Forester Manse with Taylor, Brooke viewed that as a temporary thing and formally again played Ridge up as her fortune. Brooke's love life will come with some curveballs soon thanks to Nick's imminent return, so we'll bring you updates on all the excitement. Luna going to an indeed darker place, Steffi participating her enterprises, and Poppy putting everyone on high alert. The practice session between Luna and Remy continued with the baddie getting better and better with every shot. Remy was shocked and indeed more startled when Luna had a mild hissy about how much she hates her evil stepmama. She also invited him back to her apartment where she put Steffi's snap on the fridge and toyed with bringing Remy into her evil little plans. While Remy didn't exactly agree to take on her little scheme, he did sit and hear as Luna went off the rails and griped about all her life issues. She complained about her mama's falsehoods, Steffi's fort on Finn, and participated her belief that Finn truly did love her, he just couldn't show it because of his whine of a woman. Steffi was hard at work alongside Ridge until work turned to talk of Luna. Steffi was sure she and Finn set her straight and she'd leave them alone from then on out. Taylor turned up just as Steffi was assuring her pater that she and the children were Finn's precedents from then on out. Taylor was concerned, not only was Luna losing it but she was in hopeless need of remedy. So important remedy. Steffi agreed but she also knew if Finn was the one to suggest it that Luna would see it as an opening to get into the family. Finn was at his office telling Lee everything that went down with Luna. Before they could get too deep into it, Poppy showed up to ask for Finn's help with their son. Lee instantly informed Poppy that Luna was only hers, not Finn's no matter what the DNA says. Poppy wasn't buying into the hate and jumped to advise Finn that Luna is getting unglued so much so that Sheila called her up to put her on alert. Poppy also gave them a rundown of what went on between Luna and Sheila. Luna has officially put a target on Steffi's back and was trying to get Sheila to join in the attack. Thankfully, Sheila did the right thing by turning her down and transferred out warnings, but they demanded to be on high alert then. Lee prompted her to go to Luna and get her under control, and put her on an airplane. And shoot her down for good. Poppy turned to Finn and asked if that's what he truly wanted. Well, yes, it was. He didn't want his woman to live in fear. Not ever again. Remy left. Luna was shocked to find her mama knocking at her door. She reluctantly invited her in but was shortly pleased when she allowed. Her mama was there to make up. That relief faded when Poppy made it clear she was there because she was bothered after getting a call from Sheila. Oh, so Poppy still didn't want her? That's forfeiture. Luna was sure Finn did if only it wasn't for Steffi. Poppy began to truly realize just how dark her son has come.